Hey everybody, this is Mr. Capcom doing my long-awaited review. I don't know why I've been so busy and lazy with everything else. On my 1x100 no-grade Arios with Haruhi. Yes, that is Haruhi on his shoulder. But nah, it didn't come with her. But she's real cool. But anyway, the kit, I would say at first I did not want it. I thought it sucked so many, like it sucked basically. I thought it was real corny, and you know, when I bought the HCM Pro 1x200, I started looking at it saying, you know what, it looks kind of cool. You know, even with this one it had like detail with the gold thrusters and everything, but you know, this is a review for the 1x100, so get out of here. Anyway, I thought the colors were dull. I didn't like. I basically was looking at DeLong.net. I was looking at his reviews, and you know, even with panel lining, it kind of looked kind of bad. But I will say I'm actually really impressed by this kit. I really like it. It came with the two beam swords. I mainly have it in this what is it, like the shield mode or whatever. And of course, when it's sitting up on my display case up there, display shelf, whatever you want to call it, it kind of looks like he's looking down at you. But I did some panel lining. Bring his arms up a little bit. Panel lining. I did a lot of detail on this kit as far as like trying to make it look exactly like the picture. I'm still kind of new to doing Gunpla, so of course I never really looked at the booklet as far as coloring things. So I looked at the booklet this time and I colored everything as far as over here on the arm, these were white. Let me see. On the machine gun here, if I can get it to come off. Oh, there goes the... Give me a sec to pop this off. It's kind of stuck on there because well, let me see if I can take his arm off. There we go. Alright, so right here I colored this gunmetal black or gunmetal gray, whatever you want to call it. At first it was all white. Inside of here I colored gunmetal black, and that was all white. But if you looked at the actual picture of the Gundam, it actually came like that. Like, I mean, well, not came like that, but that's what the picture had. This was actually black. So I actually went inside there with some Tamiya gunmetal black. Didn't paint the hands. Did some panel lining there, if you can see it. And it has a little claw-like thingy that supposedly is supposed to like emit a shield or something like that, but never seen it in the show. At least I never really paid attention. I usually have them with the two beam sabers right here. Pretty basic, nothing new there, nothing new than the other 1/100 kits. I really like the way that this thing was colored. Let me see if I can turn it on the side. Here's the arm, the leg, sorry. Thrusters in the back, you got a little bit of yellow here. And if I can pop this off without exploding him, a little bit of detail on the back, on the foot. I usually don't detail the bottom, but this guy looks really great if you try to detail him a lot. He has a lot of little, I guess, features to make him transform and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good kit. Only thing I didn't like is this piece right here. Like, you can't really like move it back and forth all the time. Like, every time you move it, I guess because it's so stiff, moving it back and forth, eventually it just comes off. You know, nothing a little bit of glue wouldn't fix, but I usually don't glue my kits. I usually don't play with them or nothing like that either, so like, I'm probably gonna put this guy in a whole new pose. So this is how tall he is. And the cool thing is, when he's in MS mode, like, this is the 1x200 MS mode, right? In this little airplane jet mode. I'm gonna go ahead and try to transform this guy a little bit into MS mode, and you'll see just how big this guy is. And see how this is coming off again. Really, I mean, of course, really irritating if you use that a lot. as far as like transforming him a lot. But like I said, I don't. I just assemble them and then they go up in display. Alright, so basically you're supposed to do something like this. I know I'm not really doing a good job of transforming him. Haven't done it since I built this guy too. Usually these two pieces snap together at the top, like so. This comes up. His arms, his legs can bend to the side to show the thrusters, like so. Then his little high heels come down, and these slide up. These come down. You have these two little pieces right here that stick over there, but I'm not going to do it because I don't usually keep them in MS mode, but there you go. I mean, that's, you know, I could have transformed it a little bit better, but that's basically what it looks like, and it is freaking huge. I mean, compared to the 1x200, you can see how big this guy is. He's a lot bigger than some of my other kits. And, you know, if you like the MS mode, it's real nice. A lot of the nub marks you can't even see. I tried to panelize as much as I could and paint it as much as I could, but everything is like perfect on this kit. Like, I really like it. I kind of like it better than my 00, but that's probably because they haven't chopped up 00 into so many versions. It's like, it's kind of hard to figure out which ones I want. But it's a great kit. I've never really had a good Gundam that could transform, if any. And I think it did its transformation pretty well. And I like the way that Bandai made it. The only bad thing I don't like about it is this whole thing back here for the headpiece. But, you know, if you don't transform a lot, you're not playing with it, and it's just sitting looking hot, you know, you ain't gonna have a problem. So let me put him down. But that's him in a nutshell. Looks pretty good. Let me bring the camera down. But other than that, it's a great kit. I would definitely recommend it to everybody, especially if you're trying to get some of the 00 series Gundams. And I actually colored the jewel right here. Panel lined on the inside, colored some gunmetal gray right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Right under there. And I think that's about it. The kit is pretty basic. I mean, as basic as it was to build it, and the way it looks, it's really fantastic in person. I know I have like a crappy camera. I'm gonna try to get like an HD one whenever I get a chance. But other than that, like, the kit is real nice. Definitely worth the money I paid for. I think it was like $23 or something like that. But other than that, kit's great. Definitely would recommend it to everybody. So I think that's about it, and see you guys later.